video. Welcome back to getting motivation to getting your stuff done. But before getting to the motivation and the cleaning, I'm already getting ready. I brushed my teeth, got dressed, I got the baby's dressed, and everything. But before I finish like my face makeup, which is brows and basically lashes, I do mascara and brows and that's it. But I want to try this new, it's organic castor oil in my hair. I'm going to leave it in as a mask. It says you could massage it into dry scalp, leave it for an hour if necessary. And yes, I want to try it because I wash my hair every day. I have to wash it every day in order to keep dandruff away. And it's just better. When I wash my hair every day, I feel like it's better. But I do feel like I have to return. Caleb is hitting on the door because he wants to leave. I feel like I do have to put back moisture, and I feel like I want to try this first and see how I like it. And yeah, so we're gonna put it in our hair. And I don't know. I do want to kind of cut my hair again. I believe it was a year ago. I cut it to shoulder length. You guys can see it in my videos. It was very short. It's pretty long now, but I feel like I have to cut it again. I don't know. We'll see what I decide. I did choose in Amazon. They had the options with this cap, which you just twist it and it gets you can use it in the scalp. That's why I chose this one, because I felt that hopefully it was going to work and I didn't have to do anything or buy anything else to put it in. It smells strong. And I'm going to go buy breakfast for the babies and the kids because we have no food in the house. So I'm not gonna do a lot in the front of my head and in the back so that way it doesn't drip. I'm gonna just kind of concentrate it in the center, and then I'm gonna rub it. I know it's gonna look funny. My hair's gonna probably look dirty because it's obviously oil, but and then I'm gonna probably just do it in the top of my head. Yeah, and then here. It feels good, honestly. It feels cold, and I like that. That's another thing. I never wash my hair with hot water because I heard that it's not good. Which I honestly don't even shower with hot water since years ago. I think I applied a little bit too much. I could feel it. But I'm gonna massage it for a few minutes and then put it up in a bun and then wash it later. Hello, friends. Welcome back to a new video. Welcome back to getting motivation to getting your things done, especially in that to-do list. I really had to wash my restroom, and that is why you guys are here, to getting that full motivation on tackling that whatever it is, because sometimes it's not just the restroom, it's the kitchen, it's the living room, whatever it is. I want to be here to give you guys that motivation to get up and getting it done. My restroom needed a deep clean. As you guys can see, this sink was just disgusting, and it kind of gets like that because it is three people or more, because if you count the babies, which we clean for them, but it's many people using this restroom, and we tend to use that one sink next to the medicine cabinet mirror the most, and it gets really disgusting. And I do like the wipe down cleans, and I do not like to wait that long for a deep clean, but it had been almost a month, if not 2.5 weeks, but it just needs the deep clean, because you guys are gonna see how bad the restroom was. I feel that the best product for washing down your restroom is hands down the Barkeeper's Friends. it just works so great, friends, because as you guys saw, there was rust on the tub, and sadly, the bath toys that I bought for the babies had metal. Once again, it's just not the best type of toys, I feel like. Well, my husband doesn't make sure that when the babies take a bath, those toys are not sitting like, wet, so they rust, and I had to throw them away because rusted, they're no good for the babies anymore. So you guys saw the rust, literally effortless. It gets the stain removed right away, and it makes it look like brand new. And also, you guys are gonna see the shower. It is disgusting. It was so dirty, and the glass was so stained with the soap scum, and it was just super dirty. Like, I'm not gonna say it's something else. It's just dirty because, like I said, it's been almost a month without it getting like deep clean, and it just needs to, we take a shower here every day, sometimes multiple times a day, and it just needs a wash. And to be honest, my husband does not help me with the restroom because he just doesn't like washing the restroom. So that's kind of my chore, and I do not mind washing it. It just sometimes when I'm super busy, it's like the thing that gets left behind, especially my restroom. So we're gonna tackle it. We're gonna wash this shower super good right now. And that brush, friends, I super recommend it. As you guys saw, it has like a teardrop type of design. So that little corner is super great for scrubbing in the corners of the shower and in little crevices. And I just really enjoy this brush. Besides, the size is a great size because you don't need to spend that many time, like, scrubbing it down. And I usually just use the brush on the shower floors because they are texture, and it gets it super clean. So you guys are gonna see how the barkeeper's friend leaves this glass door. Like, you guys are seeing, this is not sped up at all. It's regular time me scrubbing this door, and it's effortless. I always use like dish soap, and you guys know I've always been using the Dawn dish soap for the longest. It's just really good dish soap. So the soap and barkeeper's friend on this glass, and that's all you need. I do, and I was using the Mr. Clean. I think it's in the metal something scent, like the green one. And that is more like for my purposes, because when I clean and there's a scent, it motivates me to clean more. That is something that I've noticed a lot. Like, if I smell good scents while cleaning, it's gonna make me want to clean more because I want to have my restroom clean and smelling clean, So that was mostly for my purposes. I didn't really need to add that into the shower, but I wanted to so that it smelled good. And I'm also trying to use up all of the cleaning products that I currently have. I have not purchased any more except for dish soap. That is literally the only cleaning product I've been purchasing because it gets used quite a bit with the dishes and other things throughout the house. But I have not been buying any more multi-purpose cleaners. Like, I had so many cleaning products accumulated in the garage ever since we moved from the last house, and I was just thinking to myself, like, that is wasteful. I need to use it up and stop spending more money and use what I have. So I've been doing that. Like you guys saw, that was the last of that pink stuff, multi-purpose cleaner, and I really like that one, but I don't know if I will be repurchasing it. It's just like, it's a good product, but is it like worth the money, because I feel like there's other things that work the same, and it's just the product, it's the difference of the product. So have you guys used that product? And if so, did you guys love it, or it was just an okay product? Let me know in the comments. And as you guys saw, my shower baskets did start rusting. I don't know if it was just the way we were using them or they were just not the best of the quality. They did last less than a year, so I don't know if that's like the normal amount. I've never had like shower caddies or baskets in the shower. So I don't know if I will be like as well repurchasing the same ones or if I should look for something different because I have seen those acrylic shower shelves and I'm thinking of getting those instead. I was gonna repurchase the baskets for Isa's shower as well, but they started like peeling like in a few months, so that just made me think like I don't know if it's the best thing. And this is the real raw realistic thing in my life. I am a mom of four. I've said that. You guys know that. I'm a mother of four and I am a mom of two little toddlers that love to be creative and they do things like this. They do their little travesuras and you can't even get mad at them because they look so cute, but it's like, why are you doing this? And Jimena was literally taking advantage of her brother, because look, how many conditioner does she have? Zero. It was all on Caleb and he was well okay with it, letting her do all that hairstyling on him, but I'm gonna put them in the bath and give them a good bath and wash all that conditioner off, friends. I literally had just told them, like, go into your playroom. I'm almost done. As the moment that I hopped in the shower and in the blink of an eye, they literally started doing their travesuras. But it's okay. They're kids. They're trying to have fun and distract themselves. Now, this is one product I will be and continue spending my money on, and it is the Clorox One refill things. The only thing I don't like about them is that it does give me like a pain in my heart to think that I am like contaminating the world in a way, because they are disposable and every time you use it, it does go to the trash. But it just works so great, friends. It does not compare to the regular toilet brush that you like scrub and then you have to re scrub because it doesn't get it as clean. And the fact that it has the Clorox like solution in the sponge, it just makes it 10 times better, and I love it. I actually have the same thing for my son's restroom, and he's been keeping his restroom and his toilet super clean with that. Like, I really enjoy it. I 100 times recommend that brush. That's another thing that I feel like I kind of caved into buying. I never used to use like disposable wipes, and then one time in Sam's, I saw that like that's where I also get the toilet brush one disposable refills for the Clorox one. They're just the best price in Sam's. But that's where I saw like they had the Clorox wipes, and I had just purchased a few containers from Walmart, and they're okay, but they're just a better deal buying them in bulk. And friends, ever since I started using them for the toilets, it's a game changer, because I used to use like the rags or just rags, you use it, you clean the restroom and then put it in the wash and then reuse them. And I was okay with it, but then, kids, they are learning to use the restroom and stuff, and then they pee everywhere, and it's just for me much more cleaner to use disposable wipes now. So that's another thing that I feel like I will not stop buying. It's gonna be the Clorox wipes. And also, like, my 9-year-old daughter, she's learning to get a little bit more cleaner with her and cleaner with everything that she does. So, like, for example, I do have a container of those wipes under her desk, because you guys know that she loves to do a whole bunch of crafts and everything. And I'm just teaching her, okay, if you do something, you're going to clean up your desk and wipe it when you're done. So it's just something easier than having to go look for a rag and then the multi-purpose cleaner and then wipe it down. It just makes it easier, like more on hands to get it done. Now, as you guys can see, it was taking me a while to finish wiping down this restroom with the wipes, and it was because it was super dusty. I think I'm gonna have to tell my husband to clear the vents from the heater, the AC, because once those things get super dusty, everything in your house is gonna be dusty. Like, you're gonna dust right now and turn around and it's gonna be dusty again. So I'm gonna ask him to check that and probably change the filters, because there was just so much dust, and also some of my hair. Like, there was just a lot of hair. So I was trying to wipe it down. That way, when I went in with the vacuum, the mop, it was just not everywhere, blowing everywhere. These are some of those scented toilet cleaner things that you dispense in the toilet. Like, it's a scented cleaner, I think, for the toilet. I did purchase this specific kind from Temu. I don't know if you guys saw my Temu haul, but I did show them off there. And I didn't really tell you guys how it worked based on me using them, because I had not fully used them. I used the blue color one before that. As you guys can see, it has the pushy thing on it, and that one does not work. That one does not smell like anything. Like, I was disappointed. I was already saying like, this product sucked, like it did not work, like it was the waste of my money. But I used the orange one this time, and I was thinking to myself like, it's not gonna work, so I'm gonna add two. And as you guys saw, I pumped two little flower things in the toilet Friends, I don't know if it's because I used two or the scent of this specific color was stronger. Every time you went into the restroom, it smelled like orange, like fresh squeezed oranges. Like it was really good. I'm gonna try the yellow one next time and see how it works because, like I said, that one worked amazing. Like it did its job. This is how the rug looks and I love it. And I did choose a rug that is like light. So I don't know if that was a good idea because it's for the restroom. But and it had so many of these. I don't know why they do that, like the little plastic things. It is soft, and as you guys saw from the tag, it is a washable rug. This is smaller, so I feel like I could put it in my washer. But these rugs are not easy to vacuum because like the vacuum eats it up. So you have to kind of shake it off outside just to get rid of like dust and stuff, because like it's not a shaggy rug like the one I have over there. It's a thicker rug, so I would have to shake it more and then put it in the wash. I always put that one in the wash and it comes out fine. But I love the color and it does have gray, so I did keep the other big one over there. Maybe I'll find something else, but honestly I think it goes. I don't know, tell me guys, what do you guys think? And it fit perfect, like perfect. So I'm gonna leave it there. Tell me what you guys think. Does it look off in the restroom? Because I feel like it is like a hallway rug, but at the same time I feel like it goes. I had been thinking of having a rug like that in the restroom. That way I didn't have to have two separate ones and then have the middle with no rug, because we do like tend to do our makeup and stuff here. As you guys know, I have my makeup drawer, so that's where I usually do my makeup. So I like it. I really like how it looks. Well, friends, we did it. We completed the task. I was able to deep clean this restroom fully. I was trying to get ahead of myself and I wanted to declutter my master closet, but I have to be realistic. I have to understand that this is a big project and I can't do everything in one day because we have other things to do, like go make dinner. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys got motivation, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, friends.